Heavyweight championship bout held on Monday night past in Albuquerque, New Mexico, between Jorge Ahumada at the top of your screen of Argentina against the defending champion Bob Foster of Albuquerque, New Mexico. In the wake of the controversial events that night, we want to show you the final 11 rounds of the fight. Because of the Quarry-Frazier fight, on a time basis, we can't possibly show you the total fight. Scoring was on a 10 points must basis per round. Through the first 4 rounds, Judge Gallup of New Mexico had it 39-38 Ahumada. Judge Kelleher of New Mexico had it 40-39 Foster. Referee Cleary of New Mexico had it 39-38 Foster. I saw the films of the first 4 rounds. As much as you can tell from film, I thought the scoring was fair. Let's pick up with the 5th round. The announcers, Sal Marciano of ABC and Bud Farello.
Both these fighters earning their pay tonight. They are sweating profusely, as we mentioned before. It's very hot, and I would think that neither of them would like to see this fight to go to the distance.
I'm reminded of the night that Joey Maxim defended the light heavyweight championship against Sugar Ray Robinson. Robinson was winning handily, and the heat got him, as it did the referee, Rudy Goldstein.
Good left hand by Ahumada, and Foster is taking that punch a lot tonight. Crowd here in Albuquerque quiet as their hero has yet to get going. We are 1 minute into round 5.
Foster talking to Ahumada.
Ahumada doesn't speak English very well, but he does not need any interpreters in the ring tonight.
Foster's angry at the butts. Ahumada is coming in with his head.
Halfway through round 5. To go in round 5. Foster's scoring in this round has been with the jab. Good left hand by Foster. A good right by Ahumada. A left by Ahumada. Another left by Ahumada. Another left by Ahumada.
Round 6 of a scheduled 15-rounder for the World Light Heavyweight Championship here in Albuquerque. Bob Foster defending for the 14th time in the blue trunks with the white stripe. He's had 57 pro bouts. This veteran of 13 years in the pro ranks has 51 wins, 6 losses. Of his 51 wins, 42 by knockouts. Shows you how much of a devastating puncher he is. Bob's 6 defeats have come against heavyweights. He has never lost to a light heavyweight. Ahumada from Mendoza, Argentina, has come out of nowhere for this challenge at the title. Since arriving in the United States about a year ago, he's won 9 straight, 6 by knockouts. His best punch, the left hook. Of course, he has to get inside Foster's reach, which is 5 inches more than Jorge, and Foster is 5.5 inches taller. Once again, the champ using mostly the left jab. Ahumada, a 3-1 underdog. Referee is Jim Cleary. The judges Tim Kelleher and Stan Gallup, all of them citizens of Albuquerque, appointed by the Bernalillo County Boxing and Wrestling Board. Ahumada with a good left hook again, and the champ continues to have difficulty with that punch. It's really hot here. There's a good right hand by Foster. 82 degrees of fight time as they mix it up inside. This afternoon here in this desert town, it was in the high 90s. And we'll see if that takes its toll on both fighters as the fight progresses. We're in the final moments of round 6. 1 minute to go. Ahumada's record 40 wins, 5 losses, 1 draw. 21 of his 40 wins have been by knockout. Both fighters were calm at this morning's weigh-in. Matter of fact, when Ahumada showed up, he playfully gave Foster a soft left hook to the belly. I guess you might call it a calling card, since that's the punch he's been using mostly tonight. This is Foster's 3rd title defense in the past year. He's gone the full 15 rounds twice against Pierre Fourie of South Africa. Final seconds of round 6. And as the round ends, we see Ahumada scoring again with the left hand.
19.
Ahumada has a slight swelling underneath his left eye. He has his back to us right now. Perhaps when he turns around, we can get a better view. Yes, there's a slight swelling underneath Ahumada's left eye. This is round 7. For years, Bob Foster couldn't get a shot at the title. In 1965, he quit in frustration after losing in a heavyweight bout, a 10-round decision to Zora Foley. Took about a year off. And then one night, he decided to come back. And within a year, he defeated Dick Tiger in 1968. May 24th, Madison Square Garden, a 4th-round knockout. And since then, Bob Foster has been the man in the light heavyweight division. Foster now more active here in round 7. Through round 7. Once again, neither fighter with a clear advantage, although Ahumada's been scoring well against the champ.
Here comes Foster. Left eye bothering Ahumada.
While I was at Ahumada's training camp in McAfee, New Jersey, trainer Gil Clancy always reminding Ahumada to stay off the ropes against Foster, and that's what he's done so far.
Less than a minute to go in the round.
A good left hand by Ahumada. And Foster held on after that punch. Another good left by Ahumada. Foster in his own corner, taking some good shots from Jorge. by Foster, and a good right by Ahumada. Ahumada, now the aggressor, takes a short right by Foster. Good right hand by Ahumada, caught Foster as he was coming up.
7 years difference in age. Maybe we'll tell. Foster 35, Ahumada 28.
There's a good right hand by Foster on the left side of Ahumada's face. Ahumada still moving forward, though.
The crowd is booing because Ahumada came up with his head under Foster's chin. Jim Cleary last in the heat. Beginning to look a little red, Sal.
Cleary's from Albuquerque, so he's used to this kind of weather. He refereed the first bout between Bob Foster and Pierre Fury less than a year ago. Foster decisioning Fury over 15 rounds here, and then the second meeting was in South Africa in Johannesburg. Good right hand by Ahumada. And in that second bout with Fury, Foster won by a decision. Bob took a lot of criticism off those two fights. Good left hand by Ahumada. Another good left. Less than 30 seconds to go in round 8. A left hook by Ahumada. Took it on the ropes. This would be one of the great upsets in boxing history if Ahumada keeps this up. Ahumada changing up there, leading with the right. Caught Foster high on the head.
Seems very fresh.
Foster's only effective punch has been the left jab.
Ahumada thought he was thumbed.
Good left by Ahumada as Foster continues to have difficulty with that punch.
Foster should be jabbing when Ahumada hooks like that, or before he hooks. The jab will keep him away from the hook.
Halfway through round 9. And Bob Foster, the light heavyweight champion of the world, is in a little bit of trouble.
It's like we have another bull from the Pampas.
Both fighters sensing that this round is up for grabs, and both of them are starting to move a little bit. Less than a minute to go in round 9.
been the point where Ahumada usually turns it on.
To go in round 9. Some of the tape is loose from Foster's left-hand glove, and now referee Jim Cleary rips it off. Time is back in. We have seconds remaining, and there's the bell, ending round 9. And the crowd growing restless here. Some moves, and Bernard Ford is in the ring complaining to the referee. Did you pick up what he's yelling?
No, I can't figure out what he's yelling. Cousin Bernard is putting on a show. Jim Cleary.
Well, Bernard was motioning with his hands. He may have been complaining about Foster thumbing Ahumada. That's a guess now. We're not sure. And Bernard was using his hands. If we can get the referee over here. Jim, what was the protest? Yes, that's it. Bernard Ford's complained that Foster's been thumbing Ahumada. Bernard jumped into the ring.
The referee did admonish Foster to keep his glove closed.
Okay, round 10. Scheduled 15-rounder. This is Foster's 14th defense of his title, and I would have to say his most difficult. I don't think anybody had to tell Foster between rounds that he better get going.
Well, there's no way of telling how the New Mexico judges and referee are scoring it, but I have Ahumada ahead by 3 points.
Ahumada once again complaining about a thumb. Foster with a good right hand off the jab.
More tape coming loose in the left glove of Foster.
Good left hand by Ahumada, catching Foster on the ropes. That left was high. Ahumada's got him on the ropes, and he can't take advantage as Foster ties him up. That swelling we reported underneath Ahumada's left eye has not increased. He seems to have full vision, even though there is some puffiness underneath his left eye. So far, it is not a factor. Ahumada with a low blow. And Jorge is smiling. He's offering his apology, and Foster did not take it.
No, he didn't. It definitely hurt him. He's angry.
Well, we had a complaint from Ahumada that Foster is thumbing, and now we get a low blow. And Foster has gone to his corner to take enough time for
Looks to me like the referee is going to give him a minute's rest. He motioned to the timekeeper, 1 minute. about. Let's pick up Ahumada, who is appealing to the crowd. That's too bad that we didn't.
Now the crowd was booing Ahumada. Ahumada once again apologizes to Foster. We're in round 10. And there's the bell ending round 10 as Foster looked like he didn't want any more action in the remainder of that round.
Ask the referee if he's going to take a point away, Jim. He did take a point away for a low blow.
Jim, did you say you're calling it an even round? Even round.
We're going to pick up the low blow, and this punch will cost Ahumada a point and the round. What might have been a winning round. Oh, there it is. Oh.
Well, we'll soon know if that low blow had any long-lasting effect on the champ as we enter round 11 here in Albuquerque. The number one contenders from the two boxing councils or associations in the world are here tonight. John Conte of England, ranked number 1 by the World Boxing Council, is here. He's looking for a shot at Foster. So is Victor Galindez of Argentina, ranked number 1 by the World Boxing Association. In fact, yesterday on the press bus, Conte and Galindez got into a shoving match, and they're very eager to meet themselves if they can't get a shot at Foster, or if Ahumada upsets against the Argentinian. Once again, Ahumada complaining that Foster, in pushing him away, is using the thumb. Another complaint by the challenger. Foster obviously looking for an opening for that devastating left hook or right hand. He's taken a lot of criticism in the past year because in both of his successful title defenses against Pierre Fourie of South Africa, the champ has been pushed the limit. Foster said he needed the work because he took a 9-month layoff after losing to Muhammad Ali. Both fighters exchanging left hands, and Foster tying up the challenger Ahumada. Inside right by Foster there, caught Ahumada on the left side of the face. About 1 minute to go in round 11. As you can see, is a stationary target, but he keeps his hands high. But so far, he has not been hurt by the champion. Remember, this is scheduled for 15 rounds for the light heavyweight championship in the world. Foster has owned the crown for 6 years since defeating Dick Tiger at Madison Square Garden in May of 1968, a 4th-round knockout. In the final seconds of round 11. And Foster looks strong in this round, sticking with the jab, occasionally the inside right hand.
Beginning of round 12. Foster takes a couple of jabs into the face of Ahumada. The crowd comes alive.
Yelling for the Foster freeze. Chill in Bob. Deputy Bob Foster.
But I wonder what Gil Clancy would be telling Jorge Ahumada if he were here.
He should have come here.
Three left jabs by Foster. Is going to have to come up with all of his boxing wisdom.
He has in this round. I believe Billy Edwards gave him a drink of that Ponce de Leon water.
Halfway through round 12. Bob Foster looking a lot better in this round. Takes a right hand from Ahumada. And they tie up again.
He's cooking with the jab.
A good left hand by Foster. But Ahumada still looks strong. A left hook by Ahumada, and Foster ties him up.
You know, there are only 2 American champions in the world. And if Foster loses, there would just be George Foreman.
Cut by Foster. And Ahumada's right back. And Ahumada's nose is bleeding. Another uppercut by Foster. Ahumada still moves in though. We're in the final stages of round 12. Blood flowing freely from Ahumada's nose.
Ahumada looks in the corner of Foster. I don't think he knows where he's at.
And there's the bell ending round 12. Foster has opened a cut on Ahumada's nose. The blood was flowing freely, and now as we look at Bob Foster's corner, over on the other side, Ahumada's handler is working furiously on his nose.
Referee Jim Cleary just said that was Foster's best round.
Here we go. This is round 13. Foster opens it up with a left jab. He's looking for that nose. There's a lump on the forehead of Ahumada, on the left side of his forehead. A huge lump, in addition to the bleeding nose.
He calls lump an egg. He's cut under the left eye, I believe, now. Terrible knot over his left eye.
And that's Ahumada, who's now the man in difficulty. Ahumada still stalking the champion. They're right over us now, being separated by Jim Cleary. Halfway through round 13, and Foster is looking for punching room. Foster blocked that left hook by Ahumada. No damage.
Ahumada, I have him ahead by 1 foot.
A good right cross by Ahumada. Foster on the ropes. One minute to go in round 13. built up what we think was a slight lead in the early and middle rounds. Ahumada's left eye is more pronounced. He is not bleeding as badly as he was in round 12. A left uppercut by Foster, a right cross by Ahumada. And Ahumada continues to crowd the champion. The beginning of round 14. Although Bob Foster has successfully defended his title twice in the last year, he has not knocked down anyone in a year and 9 months since KOing Chris Finnegan in London, September 1972.
There may be a swelling over the left eye of Bob Foster. See if you can pick it up, Sal.
Yes, it's slight, but very slight. These last 2 rounds may determine this fight.
No question about it.
And now Ahumada is starting to bleed again. He's complaining about Foster's thumbing again.
The left eye of Foster is blowing up in the eyebrow.
If Jorge could speak English, I'm sure he would say that Foster's done enough thumbing tonight to hitch a ride. Good left hand by Ahumada.
He is on the ledge of the light heavyweight championship.
And Foster falls down.
That's not enough now.
He's
He
asleep.
tripped him. I thought he tripped him.
Yes, it
With
was
his right foot behind the left one.
no knockdown. No knockdown. And Ahumada, always the gentleman, apologized for tripping the champion. Inside left by Ahumada. Caught the right side of Foster's face. They must be going wild in Argentina. The middleweight championship of the world is held by Carlos Monzon of Argentina. We're in the final seconds of round 14. Good combination by Ahumada, a left and a right. And Foster wants to hold on. Ahumada carrying the fight to the champion as the bell ends round 14.
Now let's take a look at that slip by the champion, who had his right foot improperly planted right there. Even though Ahumada missed with the left hand in avoiding the punch, Foster slipped and fell down. Cleary ruled no knockdown.
Well, here we go, the final round, round 15. Bob Foster, the light heavyweight champion, in trouble. Ahumada from Argentina. Jorge very close to a very big upset. Well, we'll see.
You suppose his corner told him to hold on, that he has the fight won?
I don't think they can presume anything if this fight is taking place in Albuquerque. Foster just got away from that wild left hook by Ahumada. The 6 defeats in his career have come in the heavyweight division. Ahumada, always the aggressor. A right uppercut by Foster caught Ahumada. His head went snapping back. He is not dazed, however. Ahumada looks sharp.
Pounding the ring in Foster's corner. Ahumada bleeding again.
Another right uppercut by the champ. Another good right hand from Foster. Foster scoring in this last round.
Foster getting some instructions from Billy Edwards.
Good left hand and a right cross by Ahumada. Very little damage, however, as Foster was moving away. Crowd here, partisan for Foster, urging him to put Ahumada away. 30 seconds to go in this fight. 30 seconds remaining in round 15.
Blood pouring from Ahumada's nose.
We're in the final seconds of what has been an extraordinary light heavyweight championship fight. And there's the bell.
Now the announcement of the decision. Remember, the bout scored on the 10-point must system.
Considering the referee, Ahumada 145, Foster 143.
Referee Jim Cleary, like the challenger, Ahumada 145, 142.
Ahumada 143, Foster 148.
Judge Jim Kelleher had it the other way. He liked the champ, Bob Foster, 148 to 143. So this battle will be decided by the other judge, Stan Gallup.
Ahumada 144, Bob Foster 144. The decision is a draw.
The other judge, Stan Gallup, ruled it even. So we had 3 different views of the bout. A draw, and Bob Foster retains his World Light Heavyweight Championship.
So that was the story, and you viewers could judge for yourselves. Back in New York, Gil Clancy, Jorge's trainer, decried the decision, said that he had requested international neutral officials, or at the very least, no Albuquerque officials. Waller Brown, chairman of the local boxing board in Albuquerque, denied the charge, said no such request had ever been made, said he had held one spot open for an Argentinian. Here at the Garden, the fighters are coming into the ring.